Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine and welcome to Jasmine's Reading Corner. For today's Storytime storybook, I'll be reading Tumford the Terrible by Nancy Tillman. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So now let's begin. In the wee little village of Sweet Apple Green is the tiniest cottage you've ever seen. Lives a cat causing trouble within and without, ... A cat named Tumford, ... Tumford Strout. Look at that Tumford. He certainly is causing trouble. It looks like he's going for a stack of pancakes and he's pulling the tablecloth so it's making everything fall off the table. Wow, he kind of looks kind of fat there too. But love isn't measured in muddy galoshes or broken tea dishes or trampled on squashes. No, love is a thing that just happens, you see, ... Like the way I love you and the way you love me. Oh, that's so sweet to say that. But look at Tumford. He does certainly cause a lot of ruckus. He's going after a pigeon and he's wearing yellow galoshes and he's crushing the squashes. And it looks like that's a goose chasing after him, probably squeaking and squawking and telling him to stop. What a crazy kitty. And so it goes. Georgie and Violet Stout loved their cat Tumford day in and day out. They fed him with Violet's twinklefish pie, and they nicknamed him Tummy, ... Can you guess why? Oh, I can guess why. Look at his tummy. What a fat cat. He's the size of a small toddler. He's one big fat cat. And what is twinklefish pie? Have any of you ever had twinklefish? Does it taste good, I wonder? Tumford certainly likes it. Look at his gaze. Gaze, gaze, gazing on the twinklefish pie. But oh dear, and oh my, there was one small pity. Tumford, it seems, was a most stubborn kitty. In spite of the manners he often forgot, he would not say, "I'm sorry." Oh no, he would not. And look what he's done here. Tumford spilled red and blue and yellow paint and he's just walking away. And he obviously did it because he's covered in the evidence. He's leaving blue and red paw prints and it's all over his face too. He does look kind of guilty and sad about causing the mess, but he's just walking away, probably hoping no one saw him do it. Instead, do you know what that Tumford Stout did? Well, I see you've guessed it. That's right, Tummy hid. So that Tumford washed off his paws, washed off all the paint, and now is hiding in a grocery bag. See, he's so good at hiding from all the messes he makes. But he's a big cat. He's certainly sticking out of that grocery bag. Of all the things he thought were the worst, ... Look at him. Look at Tumford. He's hiding in the Garden of Eden. It's so beautiful. But he looks so guilty and he has a bit of a death stare. Can you all see that? Look at that. Saying "I'm sorry" most surely came first. Look at him. Look at Tumford. He's hiding in a row of teddy bears with his death stare. Does he think we can't see him? While he's in a row of these teddies who are also staring away with their death stares. There's a lot of teddies there. Maybe we should count them. There's 1 teddy, 2 teddy, 3 teddy, 4 teddy, 5 teddy, 6 Teddy, Tumford, 7 Teddy, 8 Teddy, 9 Teddy, 10 Teddy, 11 Teddy, 12 Teddy, 13 Teddy, 14 Teddy. So 14 Teddies, and yet we can still see Tumford in the middle in his black fur and his blue bow. And they're all staring at us. One day, Vi and Georgie both said to each other, as Tumford Stout's father and Tumford Stout's mother, we could try a plan of a different kind. Perhaps with a treat, Tummy might change his mind. In the village today, there'll be a big fair. It'd be grand if we all went there. But Tummy, Vi said, look me straight in the eyes. If you make a mess, you'll apologize. You must promise, Tummy, 100%. I promise, said Tumford. He looks so earnest, but yet look, he's already dropped a glass of milk. This guy is such a klutz. Let's see what happens at the fair now. And off they all went. Look at that kitty. Tumford is one huge cat. I do like his yellow galoshes, though, and he's having a grand time. Oh, and there's the goose. I wonder if that's his +1, if that's his best friend. But as Violet was eating and Georgie was pitching, out of the blue, Tummy's nose started twitching. Something smelled marvelous over the hedge. My, he could see it right there on the ledge. It wasn't his usual baked twinkle fishes, but kippers, ... his favorite of all fishy dishes. Before they could join in a game of Red Rover, Tum had forgotten himself and jumped over. Look at him. He's just going for it. And he has a blue balloon. I wonder if that's helping him glide over and jump over like a Cirque du Soleil acrobat. And look, there's a pig. I wonder if that piglet was going to join him in a game of Red Rover. And do all of you know what kippers taste like? I've never tasted kippers. Have you? Oh, then the crash and the squeals and the shouts. Oh, then the trouble that met Tumford Strout. Heavens and stars of all sweet apple green, Tum had spilled fish on the village fair queen. And I'll bet you know just what Tumford Stout did. That's right, you guessed it, Tumford Strout hid. Man, look at that cat. What is he doing? He looks like a flying cat doing acrobats, and because he's so fat, he's definitely not graceful. And he dropped it on the queen of the fair. Oh no, he's such a klutz. Those words are just awful, he thought. I can't do it. They'd stick in his throat and he'd choke, he just knew it. It wasn't that he was all bad, Tumford Stout. It just was so hard to get those words out. But then, as he hid, a new thought started growing. It warmed up his tummy and toes and kept going. The thought grew so large that he said it out loud. It might feel so good if I make the Stouts proud. It might make them happy and me happy too. Maybe that's why it's the right thing to do. Look at him. Now he's hiding under the queen after he's thrown the fishes, which are right there on her robe. And there he is underneath her skirts and gown, thinking about what the right thing to do, which is to apologize sincerely, for sure. I'll bet you've guessed what comes next in this story. Tumford stepped forward and said he was sorry. He meant those words too, and what's better than that? For nothing is worse than an insincere cat. Look at him. He looks so sincere now. And that's definitely true. There's nothing better than a sincere cat. As the saying goes, you command dogs to do stuff and you can only suggest things to cats. So when they obey, it feels really great. There he is saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Both the Stouts cheered. Then the crowd cheered again, ... because everyone felt so wonderful then. And Tummy, well, Tummy just sat back and purred at the wondrous effect of that one little word. Look at Tumford. He's so happy now. He doesn't have that death stare or that guilty stare he usually has. So the moral of the story is, girls and boys, is to apologize and mean it and be sincere about it. And so there you go. That's the end of the story of how Tumford Stout finally said he was sorry. There aren't always cheers when he knocks over platters, but he's always loved, ... and that's all that matters. There he is, having a grand old time, and he certainly has knocked over a lot of things, like one of the teddy bears, and the fishbowl is lopsided. He's also knocked down some popcorn, but that's okay. I'm sure he said he's sorry and meant it. Oh, and it looks like the author has a dedication at the end of the book to my Southern mama who taught me the importance of good manners. You are loved. The end. Hope you liked this Storytime storybook. Please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. And if there are any books you would like me or my sidekick Millie to check out, please email us or contact us through our Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook handles. Until next time.